This is Nick with Build Brothers Roofing. Started my digital inspection at 13941 Nob Ave out here in Del Mar. We're on top of a flat concrete tile roof. Concrete tile looks to be in pretty good shape, but right when I got on this roof, there was a slip tile right here, and you can see we got a big leak that's coming from this area. All the underlayment, this is the original underlayment on the home. All this underlayment is completely worn away at this point, and the plywood decking is exposed. So now whenever it rains, water's getting underneath this underlayment, rolling all the way down. This section will need to be redone. So I continued my inspection, went ahead and pulled the tile over here on this area, and again we can see original underlayment. This stuff is literally just coming apart at this point, really just crumbling in my fingertips. And when I see underlayment like this is the telltale sign that the product itself has gone well past its life expectancy and is in need of replacement. Obviously we got a couple broken tiles on this roof, but the main thing is that we had a ton of equipment that's on this roof. Ton of solar panels, ton of pool solar as well. Now this was a new section of solar that was installed. This appears to be the original solar that was installed, and I'll go ahead and confirm with the homeowner, but I believe they went ahead and redid this flat roof when they put this solar on. We got a TPO roof over here on this side, and then we have a torch down roof over here on this side. This is an older way of installing these standoffs. So when we go ahead and remove these solar panels, if we go ahead and do this project, we're going to put some new boot flashings on this product as well, just to ensure the proper waterproofing. You can see we got a lot of ponding that occurs over here on this roof, so it's a good idea for the homeowner to keep an eye on it. Ideally, what I would love for this homeowner to do is change this roofing material out to this TPO roofing material. This TPO roofing material does a really good job of withstanding any kind of ponding water. The way that these seams are heat welded together, it turns this entire roof plane into one singular membrane. Also does a really good job of reflecting heat as well. But it's a lot more waterproof, and that's what we're looking for as a roofing company. So I'm gonna continue my inspection down this way. I wanna point out a few more things. So again, this is all the pool solar that we have, all the photovoltaic solar over here on this side. Now this is an interesting part of the roof. For some reason they removed all these tiles. Looked like they went ahead and installed some battens on this torch down material, and then they installed the pool solar on top of it. Not really sure why they did that, but it's there. Now I pulled another tile over here, again just to show the homeowner what the condition of this underlayment is in. And again, this appears to be the original underlayment that's on this roof. So typical underlayment on a tile roof is going to last around 20 to 25 years, depending on how well of a job it was installed. Once it gets past that 25-year mark, it has gotten to the tail end of its life expectancy, and it's time to start really keeping an eye on the roof. But when you run into situations like we have over here, where we already have those leaks, well, now that's a telltale sign that the product has obviously gone well past that life expectancy and is in need of replacement. Now, one thing that the homeowner can do if they don't want to keep the tile roof on this roof, then we can go ahead and switch this to a shingle roof if they want to change up the color. Now, they're doing a remodel right now, so if they want to change up the color of the roof to match the color of the new siding that they're going to be installing, that is always an option. But again, you can see all the repairs that have been done. A bunch of mastic that's been smeared on these mortar caps. These mortar caps are really old, so when we redo the roof, all the flashings are going to be redone. Whether we're installing a new tile roof or whether we're installing a shingle roof, we're going to replace the current underlayment with a synthetic underlayment, and that will come with a 50-year warranty from Owens Corning. We're an Owens Corning preferred contractor, so that means that we'll get that 50-year warranty, and then this roof will also come with a lifetime workmanship warranty from us. We'll install brand new drip edge along the entire perimeter of this roof, and brand new starter shingle. New shingle goes on top, or the tile itself will go right back on it as well. Now, this tile is in good shape, so if they want to keep this tile, they're more than welcome to do so. This is a good candidate for a lift and reset. If they want to keep the tile and then change the color, then obviously we can go with a new tile roof as well. We're going to be removing all this solar. One thing I do definitely want to point out is the way that this solar was installed. So you can see that these standoffs were drilled directly through the tile itself and into the decking of the roof. This is an old way of doing it, and it is absolutely not industry standard. Back when this was the standard, as a roofing company, we quickly learned that this is not the way that it should be done, because it's almost impossible to ensure that these penetrations are going to stay waterproof. And we had a ton of repairs on these types of installations, so it would be a really, really good idea to obviously redo this roof plane no matter what, reinstall these solar panels with the proper standoffs, just to ensure proper waterproofing. But again, if we are going to redo this roof, we're tearing everything off, getting down to the wood decking. We'll either remove this current material and replace it with a shingle, or we can keep this current tile and just replace the underlayment. We call that a lift and reset. And then we'll come back, we'll reinstall the pool solar along with the photovoltaic solar, and this homeowner will have a roof that they won't have to deal with for the next 35 plus years. That's it for my inspection.